Hello everyone, GameDog here, and welcome to, I guess my third Let's Play of Stick Ranger at this point. I can very easily see this becoming a yearly series. This playthrough is a little bit special, however. A couple weeks ago, I ran an art contest to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers, and the winner of the art contest actually got to decide what what the team I'm going to beat this game with will be this time around. The winner of this contest was Dan QZ. And I'm opening up the message now. The team he wants me to play the game with is the Gunner, the Sniper, the Angel, and the Boxer. Which coincidentally, as he points out, is the team that it's the opposite of the team I used when I played this game a couple years ago. I think it was a couple years ago at this point. I'd like to make a small change real quick, however. I hope you don't mind the order of which I actually arrange these, because there is like a little small mechanic that makes it oh man, I might explain this a little bit later. What was it again? Boxer, Boxer, okay, Angel. I'm going to be ordering them in order of their range, and there is a reason for this. I may have gotten these two confused, but whatever. Alright, there's a team. Boxer, Angel... Oh, they have equal range right now. Although I'm pretty sure you get, like, more powerful weapons later on. Okay, so here we go again. Welcome back to Opening Street. It's been quite a while since I've been here. For those of you who might be watching this and am not really familiar with this game, this is sort of... yeah. This is an action RPG where your characters move on their own, and you can grab onto them with a mouse in order to pull them around. The game has a huge map, and it's pretty lengthy too. Lots of really unique enemies, lots of really fun challenges. It gets surprisingly difficult later on, although I have been playing this game for upwards of like a decade now, so and I'm not exaggerating when I say that either. Let's go ahead and do our typical stuff right here. Okay. Oh, we got our first weapon. The fire ring. We don't have magic yet, so we actually can't use that. Although I think it... No, oh yeah, it is just a straight upgrade. Oh, okay, there's a good weapon. The triple shot, that's a nice one. You know, when I was a kid first playing this game for the first time, I actually kept the triple shot until far later in the game than I probably should have, to be honest. And the reason why is because I really like the fact that it was something that shot straight forward. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this before, but the sniper is actually my least favorite class in the game. I find he misses way too much for my liking, and a lot of his and too many of his weapons are too samey for me. I know he has his fans. I know some people even consider him the best in the game, but I don't know. Like I would much rather use anything else. Although I'm kind of glad that I actually got a team like this, because this is a team I typically would never pick to, normally. Normally I'd at least have at least one magician and one... Ooh, good. At least one magician and one sniper, or not sniper, one magician and one priest as well, because I like the priest's buffing abilities, and the magician is my favorite class. These green enemies can drop a new weapon for the Boxer, which is objectively better. I really want to get that one. If I don't get it, I might just reset this. I didn't get it. I'm gonna drop out real quick and go grab that weapon, because I really do want it. It is very, very useful. Okay, here we go. Oh, and there's that little puff of cloud. That's what the fire ring does, by the way. Something kind of cool about this game is its magic mechanic. If, just level up real quick. As they attack, as a character with a magic weapon attacks, this little bar fills up, and when it fills up all the way... I didn't get the weapon again. I'll try one last time. And when it fills up all the way, it does a little special ability. Oh, there was also something else I wanted to talk about. The elephant in the room right here. I think I remember when I said I was going to make this video, or this Let's Play, I promised I would have done the mobile version. Simply put, I couldn't get mobile recording to work on my phone. Everything either cut off, which makes no sense to me given that I have plenty of space on my phone, or it had some kind of annoying watermark, and I don't like watermarks on my videos. That's unprofessional. So we're gonna. One of these days, I would like to LP the mobile version, but not today. Not today, unfortunately. Boxer might die here. I'm gonna put you over here. You won't move unless I tell you to. And these guys are all short range, so that shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully I can get some Onigiri before, which are those little healing items before we get to the boss of the world. Which is opening streak 10. That's the boss screen. Oh, good. Oh, someone else got that one. Whoops. It's okay, here we go. Good. One major reason why I want to order the Rangers in this way is because of that, actually. I would love to use that, but unfortunately I cannot. Say I have like two Rangers just stacked on top of each other. If a Onigiri were to fall on top of both of them, like in that example right there, the one closest to the left would actually get the heal. And that's the reason why I want to put my shortest ranged fighters up front, or on the leftmost, because it's like a weird intricacy with this game. It's a little mechanic I don't really expect many people to get, or even notice. It took me years to notice that, and I don't want to do that, and I don't want pop-ups. So let's go ahead and mute that side of the video. Okay, so here's the boss right here. It's just two red guys, two blue guys, and then this big gray guy who fires this small array of boulders at you. And he just died. Okay. You know, I have the longest ranged weapon in the game up to this point right now, which is this triple shot. And something about the triple shot is that I don't actually think... Yeah, if you look at where his boulders are disappearing, he can't actually reach me. So if those two characters died, I could have still won just by just letting him pick him off from a distance. Okay, so that was an okay run of the first level. I might... Oh boy. I really want the Mock Glove at least. You know, I'm going to do one more run of this. I'm going to go back to opening Street 6 because that's the screen that has all the green enemies on it. And again, the green enemies drop the Mock Punch, which is the upgrade for him, which I so desperately want right now. I am willing to do this until I get it. This game can be a little dumb with its drop rate sometimes, but whatever. It typically doesn't take more than like a few tries, even though it just did. Come on, game. Whoops. You know, I typically do the first level twice anyway, because I usually like to be around level 6 before I go into the second level, because you get your levels pretty quickly in this game. I might just buy it and then grind for one off screen. I really don't want to resort to that, but I will if I have to. No, I somehow still did not get it. Maybe I'm thinking of a different enemy. For now, though, let's just buy one. I think it's only... Oh, it's 250. Yeah, whatever. Say goodbye to that. And I got everything else. I even got a greenstone, too. This weapon you actually want to keep for the entire game. You cannot buy another one with 2 slots on it. And the reason why you want to hold on to it is because it is the only weapon for the gunner that doesn't consume money. Because the gimmick with the gunner is that his weapons consume money on shot. So he can be a very pricey unit to actually have alongside you, although the compromise, some of his weapons are among the strongest in the game. And also have like one of the widest variety of abilities in the game as well. Like he has short range stuff, he has long range stuff, also that Blackstone I will hold on to for now. That's a good item. He just has a lot of really cool and unique abilities that I really want to hold on to, and or a lot of like really unique weapons that I just want to get for the time being. Also, you're on low health again. Okay, let's go ahead and raise these stats. I haven't played this game in a couple years, so I actually don't quite remember what the drop rates are. Or not the drop rates, but what these monsters actually drop. I know the gray, I know the gray snake enemies actually. Ooh, someone else got it. I know the gray snake enemies drop a freeze spell, which we can't use because we don't have a magician on us. I forgot if they drop something else though. I wouldn't mind getting rid of any of the weapons I have right now. Let's see. Okay. I might get a game over here. Oh, go ahead and grab that. Uh-oh. It's this is awkward. Well, you guys asked for this. It's play the game with your 4 worst classes. My goodness. I'll take care of these guys. Maybe see if I can get some gold and then go back and revive this party real quick. Also, why am I hoarding onto this? That bow is useless now. If I can get you back to full life. Because if I remember correctly, how the inns work is it's just like all of the health your characters are collectively missing added up. So let's see here. That's going to be around like $300 in or 300 gold in medical bills to revive him. That's a good weapon. I'll hold on to that for the time being. Poison is probably the best status ailment in this game, and I cannot afford to revive my dudes. That is not a good thing. Can I sell some stuff? Only 50. 62. If I sold everything, that would barely be enough. You know what? Let's go grind for some money real quick. And while we're at it, let's see if we can grab that, actually, this would be better for this area. While we're at it, we'll see if we can get the mock glove as well. Opening Street is typically a good place to go if you just need some free cash. Because everything is so easy to kill here. Already, I'm killing these guys. Like, I think these green enemies only have 10 health. How much is it to revive you? I'm going to revive you just to make this speed along a little quicker. Just because you kill enemies that quickly. There we go. There we go. Now we're starting to get some health back. Ah, lovely. And I don't think I have enough to actually revive them, so I'll do one more run. One more run of Opening Street 1, Opening Street 6. I think those blue enemies drop redstones, which is what I would like to equip to the Mach Punch. You guys have this problem too. Like you play through Opening Street to get the first set of weapons, but there's always like one that you're missing. Yeah, the thing about the Mach Punch that makes it so good, as you see here, is that he attacks a lot quicker than he does with his typical boxing gloves, and I still don't have enough money. I might cut some of this. Oh, there it is. Good, okay. That's one less thing I gotta worry about. Now I just need enough money to revive these guys. Cool, okay. Money is always scarcest near the beginning of the game, so I very highly doubt that's ever going to happen again. It's... Ugh. Then again, I'm not typically used to this kind of party, so maybe I'm just playing bad. Everyone has their level ups, right? Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna try a strategy this time. Let's turn them all on off, and then I want to jump straight to the boss fight. Maybe after I kill that one enemy. There we go. Free experience. Okay, good. Now for this kind of boss, and for a lot of bosses like this, one thing I like to do is just hold all of my guys all the way to the left. And you can stop them from moving by turning them on off in the auto move section. And the units, preferably the sniper, will continuously pick off these guys one by one. And you can actually like stay here for good like 20 minutes and maybe just make it so there's only like 1 or 2 guys left. For the sake of Let's Play, though, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I'm going to see if I can aggro some of them towards me. The thing I love about this is that sometimes some of the snipers' rogue shots will just end up over there. Yeah, 2 I can take care of. That little red cloud from the fire ring, that does damage as it like holds on top of an enemy, which is actually kind of a running theme with fire-based attacks in this game. They all like stay in place and just deal damage to enemies that jump on top of it, or in some cases are stationary on top of it, like they can't move at all. Also, one thing I forgot is that fire attacks actually hit like the meter goes up on hit, not on attack, which is why I was able to actually activate a lot there. And oh, this could be messy. Alright guys, you can live this. I believe in you. Oh no. Where's my sniper? Okay, I'm gonna... If worse comes to worse, I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, they all died. At least I got my long-range guy back, and he can take care of these guys on his own. I think these guys drop the quicks card when they die. Most bosses drop a card occasionally when you kill them. And cards are typically like very rare drops that do very special things for your characters if you equip them to your compo slots, which are those little squares beneath my weapons. In fact, to speed this along ever so slightly, I'm actually... Oop, turn that off. I'm actually going to put the... No, not that. I think for the archer, or for the sniper, dexterity actually dictates how much attack this unit does. One thing I've always kind of liked about the stats is that they do something different per per unit. Like for example, strength for a boxer would actually increase his attack, but strength for a magician would increase his range. It's a little difficult to get used to and requires a little bit of research if you want to min-max it, but it's kind of a cool attention to detail I've always appreciated. Occasionally you get some really gimmicky ones, like the angel where where dexterity dictates how many rings he can throw at once. Some of them get pretty gimmicky, especially some of the ones that were added later on. Uh-oh. I have to wonder if they would ever add more classes to this game. I think 8 is enough. I think 8 is more than enough for a game like this. Alright, good. That one's done. Patience is a virtue in this game. I can very easily see someone hating this game because they rush it. And you know what? This isn't a game for everyone. It's a game that requires you to be very patient. It requires you to know when to stay back, to know when to drag a stick ranger away and leave them there for upwards of like a minute. It's a very calming game in that sense. I always like to come back to this game like once a year or so. And little did I know there's actually an audience for that. It's... Ugh. Thank you so much, everyone, for making this channel successful. Or at least successful in my eyes, because 1,000 subscribers is something I didn't think I was going to reach for a very long time. Alright, that one's done. No one's going to drop a weapon, are they? Or a card. Ah, dang it. The card these things drop is actually one of my favorites, too. It's the Quicks card, I believe. Man, I still remember way too much about this game. Nope, okay, they're just dropping Ajiris. I don't think I can revive them. Nope. This always happens early in the game. What I can do is I can go to Hill County, or Hill Country. Now, Hill Country is kind of interesting, where in my opinion, this is probably the best place to grind very early in the game. Especially if you have long-ranged characters. Because what you can do is you can basically just do what you're doing here. You can make it so you have one ranger all the way to the side, just firing pot shots at these big walkers. And these big walkers drop a big bundle of experience. And there are several screens on this particular stage that is just mainly made up of these things. There are a few long-ranged enemies here and there, but I think they're like, I think 1, 2, and 5 of Hill Country 1 have like nothing but just these big walkers, and you can take advantage of that. Let's try and see if I can min-max a little bit. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So you got to think like this whenever you use the sniper. it's I'm just gonna do this until I get enough money to revive my two guys. I forgot how much gold these enemies drop. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go a little bit closer so all 3 of my arrows can hit him. There we go. Triple my damage. Now watch how much my experience is gonna jump here. 49 to 59. That's 10% from a single enemy. This is probably one of the best grinding spots in the game right now. It looks like I'm going to have to go back there for a little bit. Let's just, yeah. You know, one thing kind of interesting about this game is that, because your EXP, or because, actually, this is a bad way to put it. Let me say it this way. Enemies in this game have levels too. And like a lot of games like this, the game has a failsafe to make it so you just can't grind off the same enemy all day. So it has this really cool system where the closer you are to an enemy's level, the more experience you'll actually get from them when you defeat them. This can make it so particular levels at particular points of the game become really great for grinding experience, but become terrible for it later on. And it also makes it so if you speedrun the game, it kind of punishes you for not taking your time a little bit. I've always wanted to see what a speedrun of this game looks like. I think that could be kind of interesting. I forget how much gold I needed to revive these guys. I should have enough by now. I still get to get another gun for my gunner. Let's go to Grassland 2. Oh, this is the level with the giant bat. If you want a true like ultimate gamer challenge, try to beat this level with a team of 4 boxers. In fact, this level taught me the hard way that you should never have a team of 4 melee units. Like always have a long ranged unit. Always have either like a sniper or a magician, because as you can see here, you can just like skip a screen if you don't like it, or you want to get a move on, but the boss you actually need to kill in order to actually complete the level, technically. And in some cases, the boss will be flying. So, yeah, if you put a grounded unit underneath it, they'll just do this like shuffle back and forth, and they can't actually hit the enemy. So the only way to do it is to either lure them down, which is quite difficult to do, or yeah, or just have stuff like this happen all day. I will say, though, the visual image of 4 boxers fighting a giant bat is hilarious to me. Oh, new gun! Okay, finally I can show this off. The shotgun. I think that one, fires a small burst ahead. Where are you? As you can see, it's taking 12 of my money off every time I shoot it, too. I might actually keep the normal gun on, but I will put this on for, like, bosses. Or the... Wait a second, what's its range? Its range is actually less than my current weapon, which is not good whatsoever. I'm gonna see if I can lure you back and forth and maybe get some Ajiri from my Boxer. The Boxer is gonna be useless in his next boss fight, so I'm not really too worried if he dies, but... I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this either. I think those orange guys, those orange bats actually... Oh, well, yeah, they fire triple spikes at you. I'm gonna bring you over here so I can, that didn't work out. Okay, whatever. Well, at least we got a couple guys still alive. Let's go ahead and level up real quick, and then I'll focus all my attention on this fight. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. This is probably the biggest... I don't want to say the biggest difficulty spike in the game, because this game has some obnoxious difficulty spikes at times, but this is one of the more noticeable and is also the earliest one. This bat boss is ridiculous. He fires a big array of spikes at you, and he can fly, which is something you most likely am not too used to at this point in the game, unless you made like a beeline through hill country or something, which I have done before. I don't recommend it. The XP curve can be pretty rough if you do that, but oh geez, okay. I don't actually have a way to replenish life, so I gotta be careful and conserve my energy against these monsters. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. You know, in hindsight, he really doesn't have that much health. Yeah, like the actual shots, like it's noticeable whenever I hit him. Unlike with some later bosses in the game. Ugh. Hell 2. I'm not looking forward to doing that with this team, but those of you who have played this know what I'm talking about. People tell me that boss isn't that bad, but I refuse to believe it. That boss took me upwards of like half an hour to beat my first try on time. I think it did. I don't know. Well, there we go. There's that boss out of the way, and I'm going to assume that I do not have enough gold to revive. No, I do not. You know what I'm going to do? It's been roughly a half hour now, maybe a little less because I've probably cut out some grinding. I'm going to leave it off here for now. I think we got a good few first levels done. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to grind for some more weapons that I can show off and use, get some more money so the gunner can actually be a little bit useful. Maybe get the stones. We'll see what that is, and also play around hill country a lot so I can get some sweet experience and maybe get at least a level 10, maybe a little more. You never know of me in games like this, but I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.